because of the experience that I've garnered over the years, and because I have come with a comprehensive plan to be implemented to bring an end to poverty in Bauchi State. And because I have the support of my party members, as you can see, I am flanked by serving members of the Bauchi State House of Assembly that won under the All Progressives Congress Party.
The politics of Bauchi State is something different. We know the governor has been delivered and all that. How do you hope to navigate the issues at stake in Bauchi politics?
Well, it is simple and straightforward. Bauchi has been an APC state. In the past, we've lost the elections at the state level because we mishandled the politics. It is important to give priority to those that have the followership and the sympathy of the people. The people of Bauchi have always been for the APC. But what tends to happen is sometimes here in Abuja, we mismanage the politics back in Bauchi. So we need to be cognizant of those that are that have the support of the people, like these members of the State House of Assembly, that in spite of all the pressure that they've faced, they've remained loyal to the All Progressives Congress, the same way that I have been loyal to the party. I am a founding member both at the national and at the state level. I went to the House of Representatives under the All Nigeria People's Party, N50m in 2007. I moved with President Muhammadu Buhari to create CPC. I ran as the governorship candidate of the CPC in 2011. I served as an ambassador under President Muhammadu Buhari in Germany. And then President Bola Ahmed Tinubu nominated me to become minister under the same party. So that should amount to something. We need to ensure that we put forward as candidates people that command the respect and the followership of the people. The seats, the position of governorship, not just in Bauchi, in all states, should not be for sale.
Your Excellency, do you trust the process?
I hope that the process will be free and fair, and I hope, regardless of what the party chooses, whether it chooses consensus or it chooses direct primaries, that the process is free and fair.
Your Excellency, the zoning arrangement in my state, have you been able to settle that before picking this work?
I'm hoping that the party will be very much aware of that and will take that into consideration. The zone that I come from, the Northern Senatorial Zone, which is Katagum Zone, has not had a governor since Tatari Ali in 1979. And what we had was an arrangement for the governorship to rotate between Katagum, so that was Tatari Ali, Gombe, because at the time we were with Gombe before it became a state. So in the Third Republic, it went to late Tahiru Mohammed Deba, and then under this current dispensation, it went to Bauchi. Bauchi South produced Amir Muazu. Bauchi South produced Isa Iguda. Bauchi South produced Emi Abubakar. Bauchi South produced Bala Mohammed Abdul Qadir. So it's now the turn of Bauchi North to produce a governor.
So what did this governor, the present governor, what has he not done that you are coming in to do?
He's tried his best. We thank him and commend him for what he's done. But he has served 7 years. It's now the 8th year. And it's time for somebody else to come and try new ideas. And in particular, the issue of poverty, the issue of insecurity, the issue of how to manage and harness the farmland that we have, the 46,000 square kilometers of land that Bauchi possesses should be used to ensure that subsistence farmers, that herders are able to sustain themselves. There's a way we can manage it in such a way that they are out of poverty, and that the land is not just taken by just a few, and the rest of the people are pushed into poverty and desperation that ends up pushing them into kidnapping, into banditry, into terrorism. And it can be done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Honorable members.